William Barr, the Attorney General of the United States, resign before the next election? Will William Barr, the current Attorney General in the United States of America, resign before the general election? Will William Barr, the current Attorney General, resign before the next general election? I thank you. So the past, what he's doing, the current situation, what must be done to change, and the outcome. In the past, the Ace of Cups, he was ecstatic. He was really happy that he got the job. He felt he was going to do a lot of things. He felt it was ordained, so to speak. And he felt tremendously empowered and invigorated. I think prior to that, he was probably depressed and didn't know what he was going to do. But to regain this job again, he felt tremendous. It awakened his spirit. And we can see here that that little tiny drop of tear with blood, a little bit of sacrifice. I think he made a sacrifice for his family. I don't think his wife or family wanted him to go back into this, but he really needed it for himself. So he was awash with excitement and appreciation that the light shone on him once again. So what started to happen? Well, here we have the Strength card. We can see here that there was a battle going on between what he knew he had to do and what he was being asked to do. And it was going to require a tremendous amount of strength for him to juggle and manage both of these scenarios. We can see here that she's trying to control the head of the snake whilst the tail is wrapping itself around, and obviously with the red, that's caught my eye, with a bit of a sting in it. This also tells me that the moon, which could be waxing or waning, was saying, well, we know lots of secrets, there are lots of secrets, and you will do the things that we want you to do. We can see here the rune, which is indicative for initiating any projects or concepts going on there. And we can also see that around him, the area was really sort of quite sparse. So that tells me he was on a lonely journey and really didn't have much of a choice as to the direction that his whole Attorney General position was going to be shaped. So what is the current situation? The Ace of Wands here, this is telling me that he is really having to think on his feet. And when I say think on his feet, he's really having to assess the power that he actually has and stay focused on what he can do with it. Because at the moment, whilst a lot of people are complaining that he seems or appears to be corrupt, or that he is doing all of Donald Trump's bidding, I feel that he is doing a bidding for an agenda, and he's using his power, his legal knowledge, to basically carve out a new way in which the Justice Department can work. And the problem the Justice Department has is that everybody there has been operating on the basis that everybody would operate out of integrity. And so when you have somebody with immense power, the final say is telling you where they want to focus, and they are in charge of you, now we can see that the cracks in the system does not allow anyone in the whole department to have any recourse apart from probably whistleblowing. And when you whistleblow, where does that get you, and what purpose will it serve? And I think William Barr and a lot of the people supporting him in that party and hidden forces have worked that out, that whistleblowers and the system there to do the checks and balances haven't actually got the teeth to deal with someone with power running rogue, changing and doing what they want. So what has to be changed in order for things to go forward? We have here the star, and we can see here that this person is washing their hair into the running stream, basically to revitalize themselves. I think what this is saying is that the light has to be shone very brightly on the various tasks that the Justice Department seems to be undertaking, and why, and how it impacts on the whole of the justice system. In terms of William Barr, he feels that he holds all the cards. He feels that he is the star, and he feels that nobody can actually do anything against him. He's just allowing the whole scenario of people bickering and signing resignation demands, etc., to just wash over him, because none of them really have any teeth to do anything to him at this moment in time. So the question was, will he resign before the election? And so this is the card of outcome. Well, success. Will it be success that he will resign, or will it be success that he stays put? Let's have a closer look. The Six of Stones is normally a body or group, well, from what I'm seeing with this card anyway, a body or group of 6 people, I think, who are going to come together. And they are going to be looking very, very seriously at the rule of law and whether or not this rule of law has been interfered with. They are going to be making a decision, I believe, that will impact William Barr. They will be sitting in judgment because America has not got a defender at the moment, and they are aware of this. I think as a result of their judgment, there is a strong possibility that William Barr will resign or will be leveraged out of his position based on the rule of law and the fact that he has broken so many rules and have so many witnesses to adhere to that. He is going to stay pretty staunched and dug in his concept, but I believe that when these 6 justices or judges or somebody come together to make a clinical decision about the rule of law in the states and the Justice Department and what it is there to do, that he might have no option but to resign his position. Let's take one more card. Again, the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Stones. I can see an elephant. I don't know if you can see it, but the elephant stuck out to me here. And this is saying that the laws and the rules are written in stone. And unless they have been officially altered by due process, clarified and voting, then the law must stand. If we also look, one of the stones is like a bubble. So that one person who is basically challenging the rule of law, well, you know, a pin, when it is applied to a bubble, will burst it very easily. So I think William Barr has underestimated the resolve of the justice system.